Welcome back to the channel, and this news came out of left field, something crazy. So Mark Cerny was on with Digital Foundry. They did an interview, and they're talking about the collaboration between AMD and Sony with PSSR, and now FSR4 being here, and they've been battling FSR4 with DLSS 3, and FSR4 is competing with DLSS 3, like 3.7 or 3.8, whatever the hell it is right now. But it can't touch DLSS 4 because Blackwell is a dominant breed when it comes to upscaling. That shit's so crazy, bro. And we've been testing shit for NVIDIA for a long time. So the fact that Sony and AMD have came together to get them to beta test fucking machine learning software is crazy work. Because we already knew PS5 Pro was a beta test for PS6. And PS6 is going to be amazing because of it. But PS5 Pro fucking sucks because it's pre-alpha hardware. That's exactly what it is. I reacted to the breakdown that Mark Cerny did of the PS5 Pro. Y'all should definitely have to go watch it. I'm gonna link it down below because I mean it's a phenomenal video. The tech is amazing. Mark Cerny got some shit in that brain that was cooking the fuck up. That's why I want to see what Jason Ronald is cooking up for the Xbox side, because the hardware battle is gonna go crazy for the next consoles, bro. That's just gonna go mad. But this AMD like FSR4 update for Radeon cards is amazing, because I mean Radeon cards finally get a competitive fucking upscaler to DLSS, and everybody get to use it. Even Nvidia cards get to use it, and if it uses less resources, I might just use fucking FSR4. But I don't know. I might have to go check it out myself to see if it even pops up. See if it pops up, because I don't know what games are running FSR4 right now. But where this ties into PlayStation and PS5 Pro is AMD is sending some of that data from the machine learning caches that they have to build FSR back to PlayStation to see what they can use to boost PSSR. So they're like, I've seen some clickbait headlines on YouTube. You know, it's like videos pop up and they're like, "Oh, PlayStation, like PSSR failed, so they're switching to FSR4." Like, no, that's not what's happening right now, bro. That's why I see headlines and I go do research. I don't just watch those fucking clickbait videos. I go do research, nigga, because I'm trying to cover gaming news for real. And this PS5 Pro update that they're getting next year is just gonna be FSR teaching PSSR how to do things. How to do, like, FSR4 is going to just teach little baby PSSR how to be a little bit better. They're not going to get FSR4 because the PlayStation 5 Pro's hardware can't contain FSR4. They don't have the processing power to push out the frames like FSR4 and the new Radeon cards and RDNA 4. They don't have that. They're still stuck in RDNA 2 point something. Remember, they're not that far ahead. But PSSR can learn a lot. And it can learn a lot from what FSR4 is doing. But it can't do it at that level. So the level that it can do it at, because the console, like, when I ain't watched a breakdown in so long, but I think they had like half the bits was like 16-bit. But they have more bits at 8 bits, so they make things small and they move them real fast. That's what he does, essentially. Like, that's like the latent version of what the fuck the PS5 Pro PSSR is actually doing to images. They just make them smaller and push them bitches across the screen as fast as they fucking can. They could do that at a higher level because PSSR just didn't know shit. It was learning shit as people was buying the console. It was trying to learn how to make these images, how to reconstruct all this shit. But now, since AMD is giving them the knowledge, they're just passing on machine learning knowledge from FSR to PSSR and said, "Sony, go cook." I don't know why AMD is real buddy with PlayStation. It's because the console sales are crazy over there. But Xbox is AMD as well. It's so weird that Xbox is AMD as well. And they're like holding hands and skipping down the street with this shit. It is kind of wild to see, like, this is how the gaming industry is going. If Nvidia wasn't so expensive, I would swear Microsoft would just go back to fucking Nvidia, like OG Xbox. Nvidia was created the OG Xbox. They should definitely go back to Nvidia. But I mean, PS3 was on Nvidia and they got shit on. So we can't really talk about that. It's kind of hard to speak on that. But this collaboration is definitely benefiting PlayStation way more than it's benefiting AMD. But if PSSR being a alpha fucking program and learning all this shit, what if they're sending all this alpha data back to fucking AMD? Because there's more PlayStation 5s being sold than there is Radeon cards. We're not gonna act like that's not true. There's way more PS5s being sold than Radeon cards. So the PS6 learning as much as they can from AMD and RDNA and Radeon, sending it back to AMD because more people are going to be fucking using it on PlayStation, just makes fucking sense, bro. It just makes sense, and this is actually a crazy collaborative effort. I don't know how Microsoft competes with that. Like right now, because we don't really know what's in the lab for Xbox, we're literally watching the lab run tests for PlayStation with the PS5 Pro. We don't know what Xbox is labbing over there. We have rumors, we have leaks. How much of that shit is true, we don't really know. But I don't know if Sony and AMD are really this fucking close now, and they're sharing knowledge like this. I don't know how Xbox compete with that, bro, because y'all using the same fucking hardware company. I don't know. We're gonna have to look more into this. Make sure that like button, subscribe. I'm gonna definitely try to link the video to the PS5 Pro breakdown down below so y'all can watch it, because I watched it and I enjoyed the fuck out of it. I talk so much about tech, but I'll see y'all in the next one.